Look at all of this. It's crazy how much stuff is hidden in these bushes. Oh my good God, look at all of that. And it just had to be Red Bull, didn't it? It is indeed a microwave. Hello everyone. We're at the Lark Valley Business Park today. We've got Liz picking with us today. Say hi, Liz.
Hi.
Oh my God, look in here. We're starting strong today. Look at all of this. About 10 cans of Kronenberg beer there, just nicely deposited in this little bush. I mean, that is mad. Anyway, we're here today at the Lark Valley Business Park. Just a little kind of industrial commercial area. Got a couple of car dealerships and servicing areas and various warehouses and things back here. We're here today to look at a car park that Liz spotted recently, which is particularly nasty. We're coming to the end of June here, and it's the hottest June on record. Over 30 degrees the last couple of days, and just the last few weeks it's been incredibly warm. Okay, so this is it. Not sure how clearly you'll see this on the camera, but all underneath these bushes there's a lot of stuff. We'll go and scope it out. Yeah, like this, there's loads in these bushes, and then in the car park itself. Sheesh. Yeah, this is pretty nasty stuff all the way along. Oh my good God, look at all of that. Tons of beer cans in there. And you've also got a load of crap along here. So I think what we'll do is we'll just kind of pull it all out, expose it all in piles, and then we can bag it all up once we're done. But this is going to be quite the job. All right, I'll start on this side. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Oh, here we go. This is going to be quite the job today. I think we've really got our work cut out on this one. What is this? Oh, antifreeze. So basically someone's filled up their car with antifreeze there. The windscreen washers. It's one of those spots where there is so much rubbish piled up here that when someone is parked up and they've got rubbish in their car, they kind of think, you kind of naturally assume, oh yeah, this is the spot to leave it. There's so much other rubbish here. It attracts more rubbish. Good God, this is really nasty back here. I'm going to struggle to get some of this out of here, actually. I think we'll get it all. The good thing is it's not brambles, there's no nettles, there's nothing that we can get stuck or stung on. It's just a case of actually getting some branches out of the way. getting in here and getting it all out. So yeah, as I was just saying, guys, it's been incredibly warm so far this summer. Unseasonable for June for this country. It's a lot. I mean, we go on about the weather in the UK, but it's difficult when it's this hot. Our country is not designed for the heat. All of our homes, all of our architecture was all designed around retaining heat during the winter. Weren't designed for hot days like this. Okay, I'm gonna have to kind of weave my way in here. No idea what kind of view you're gonna get here with the camera, guys, I'm afraid, but I'm gonna keep pulling it out best I can. And then with the magic of editing, I can get rid of all the bad shots where you can't actually see anything going on. Actually don't have any experience in editing whatsoever before I started doing this. So it's been a complete learning curve. Working out how to cut everything and make it all look nice. You can definitely tell from the first few videos, if you go back and watch like the fly tipping videos and stuff, I had no idea what I was doing and it really doesn't look that good. But I've really been working on my editing skills since then. And hopefully you can appreciate some improvement. There's a massive glass bottle that looks like it's full of pee right in there, but I can't quite get it from here. I'll have to go around the other side and then get this bit here piled up. This is what you call a load of rubbish, eh? Jeez. Could have done with a broom or a rake or something here. Wow. Oh. Okay, we'll continue along this bit just on this side, and then we can always get around the other side later, get any of the stuff that I've missed. Summer's a bit of a weird time for litter picking. Definitely do a lot less, just because of, well, various things. It's the weather. When it's warmer, you kind of don't want to be spending a couple of hours in the roasting sun doing litter picking. But also, all the vegetation grows up so high, it makes it quite hard to actually see the litter in a lot of the places we usually do. It's a lot easier once it's all died back in the winter. That's why we do so much litter picking in the winter. We actually keep track of all of our litter picking throughout the year in a spreadsheet. I'm a bit of a nerd like that. And I think we've picked something like over 300 bags this year so far, but the vast majority of them were just in those first few months of the year. The last couple of months it kind of slows down a bit, but we still get out when we can. I'm aiming to get out about once a week. What does this sign say? Bad luck, boys. No booze beyond this barrier. Okay. Fair enough. But yeah, I've been trying to get out about once a week if I can, just to kind of stay on top of a few areas, a few of the local spots, and like trying to keep up with making content for the channel as well. So I've constantly got like a pipeline of videos to work on. Keep you all entertained. There's some very good ones coming up, I must say. By the time this one comes out, you'll have seen all of those, hopefully. when we were down in Kent. With that massive fly tip that we found. That was mental. Apparently that has finally been cleaned up now by the council. And that road is open again, just in case you were wondering. Yeah, we'll be going off to the US of A in just under 2 weeks now. So it won't be long till you see some clips of us litter picking over there. That's going to be good fun. It's always fun doing new locations, but not done any litter picking abroad yet, so this will be good fun. But yeah, when I'm picking in the winter, we usually end up going out like, I don't know, 2 or 3 times a week. Really depends what we've got going on and, you know, whether we've spotted any particularly bad sights around us. But when you're doing it more regularly, it kind of becomes second nature. It's much easier. But now that we're doing it less, I tend to find that your hand starts to hurt. It's out of practice from the picking. You get a little bit of pain in your muscle from the repetitive motion of picking. I've actually been meaning to try out. You can get lots of different types of litter pickers. I've actually got a brand new one that I'm going to be testing out when we go to the States, because it's a collapsible one that you can fold in half, put in your suitcase. So you'll be seeing that soon. But you can also get ones, if you've ever watched Chili or Gerard on YouTube, they've got the ones that are like tongs. And those are supposed to be a little bit easier on your hands, because you've got that motion of doing that compared to squeezing, I suppose, like that. It's supposed to be a little bit easier on the muscles. So I'll give that a go at some point. Never tried it before. Goodness me. There's loads of like little things that I'm probably missing because they're underneath the leaves. And every so often you just see a little flash of colour. Oh yeah, look, there's a lighter. We'll try and get to it all. Certainly get as much as we can. Just wanted to take this moment to say thank you. Very big thank you to everyone who's been supporting the channel so far. We've been going for yeah, we've basically done about 3 months worth of videos so far at this point. And the response has been incredible, overwhelmingly good. Thank you to everyone who's subscribed, everyone who keeps liking and commenting on all the videos. I mean, it really helps us to expand the channel and make more of this content. And it's also just really lovely to hear all of your thoughts and responses and stories from people who are litter picking in their own area. There really is an amazing, amazing population of volunteers out there who are doing the same stuff as us day in, day out. It's amazing to see and to hear about, so thank you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, if you're new to the channel, if you like what you're seeing, then please do press that subscribe button, because that's the easiest way to support our channel and helps us keep doing all this crazy litter picking like this. Because you do have to be a little bit mad to want to climb into these bushes and pull all of this crap out, but we love it. It's all about positive action, trying to improve our area, for the local community, for the wildlife, for the environment. Just to make things look nicer, to be honest. And it's so easy to make a big impact in a small amount of time. That's what I love about litter picking. Somewhere like this, when we arrived here, it just looked so ugly and uninviting. But once we're done, it's going to look brilliant. It's crazy how much stuff is hidden in these bushes, and it's kind of, I understand it might be a bit frustrating that you can't necessarily see what I can see in there until I pull it out. But this new picker that I'm on about, the one that's collapsible, it actually has a mount on the end for your GoPro, which is a really cool idea. And when I'm using it, I'll show you in the video. But hopefully I should be able to put the GoPro on, and when I go into the bushes like this, you'll actually get a good view of what's in there. Right, where was that lovely yellow bottle of pee? That was just through here somewhere. See if I can spot it. Ah, there it is, yeah. It is easier to reach on this side. Okay, come on. Where are you? Right, I can reach it with my hand now. There you go. Lovely. Yeah, that was WKD blue at one point, but it's now definitely WKD yellow. Ideally, I'd like to empty it out so it doesn't weigh down my bag, but that lid is screwed on very tight. I might just have to leave it separate for now. Anything else in here? Yeah, this area is pretty bad, but like I was saying before, the type of the vegetation means that it's actually more accessible than most of the bushes where we pick, because there's no brambles, there's no thorns, there's nothing to get stuck on. Well, I say that just as I touch a bramble there's a little bit of bramble, but it's all relatively accessible, so this should actually be done a bit quicker than I thought. Liz is doing a brilliant job over here. She's made all those piles of crap over there. I feel like I'm done on that side. I'm just gonna have another look from this side, just go over it again. Because I know I'm always gonna see little things that I missed. There's a cup. What is that? Well, some of this packaging, when you see it underneath the leaf, kind of blends in and looks like a leaf itself. And then you realize it's actually plastic or foil or whatever. Little piece of plastic there. I want to make sure we get absolutely everything today. Oh, I can see something right in here. Oh man. That's all it was, just a little piece of plastic. But I could see the writing. But I can't see any more litter in there. That's great. Okay, let's zoom out. All of these little piles and this here. So this is all done. Oops, missed a piece. Oh no, missed another piece. It is so funny how you can walk in one direction and completely miss something, and then when you look at it from a slightly different perspective, you suddenly notice that it was there. COVID mask. It's a throwback. And it just had to be Red Bull, didn't it? Can't do a litter pick without finding a Red Bull can. There's a few things in here. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, guys. I take the camera off the mount. I can actually go in here and show you what I'm seeing. Do you see any rubbish back here? Yeah, there's definitely a few things, a few bits of plastic. Well, we'll have all of that out there in no time. Gotcha. Hopefully you were able to see all these little bits of plastic when I put the camera back there in the bush. I've got most of it out now. See how old some of this stuff is. 2023, okay, that's only a couple of years. We sort of wonder, do these places occasionally get cleaned out? Maybe it hasn't been done for a couple of years. 2022, okay, well that's 3 years now. I mean, this is a private car park, obviously for a business in this business park. Well, that's 2020, look at that, May 2020. So that's a 5-year-old one, that's full of snails. Oh. That one's full of snails as well. That is 2019. See that? 2019, that is Monster Munch. So we're now 6 years since this was cleaned. It's kind of an interesting question, should we be here doing this? As I said, it is a private car park, it is a private business, and you would kind of expect a business to keep its premises clean. But this one hasn't. I keep finding loads of stuff like back along that fence line. It's kind of hard to get to.
Super hard. I feel like I'm like bugs are crawling all over me too. I'll do a sweep, make sure we've got everything.
Okay, cool. There shouldn't be much left in there. I'll keep working on this corner. Okay. Yeah, Liz has been making great progress down there. But yeah, this point about it being a private car park, I mean, what do you think? Obviously it should be maintained by the business, but it's clearly not being maintained by the business, so I don't want to get involved with them and say, you know, go and complain to them, oh, you should be cleaning this up, and then they probably just wouldn't do it anyway. They don't care. As far as they're aware, it's not impacting their business at all. But we're just doing this as volunteers because we like doing this work and we want to make the area look cleaner, so we'll just get on and do it. We don't do too many of these. I mean, sometimes we end up walking through kind of like council-owned car parks, and we know that they do fairly regular litter picks there, so we can kind of leave it up to them. But it's different with privately run car parks. Some of them keep them clean, some of them don't. (2022). Oh, one of these plants in here smells really lovely. It's like it smells almost like basil, or basil as you would call it in America. So which one is that? Is it this one with the berries? No. Obviously there's lavender here, that smells lovely too. Yeah, I can't tell which plant it is. It might be this one here. I'll have to look it up. But something smells really fragrant, it's lovely. Oh, I should probably do a garden update for you. I mentioned that in the last video when I was picking in the woods. I'll try and pick up on that when I remember, like now. I mean, it's a little bit of a weird year. We did plant everything a little bit later than usual, just on purpose actually, just because I knew we'd be away for the summer. in the States, and I didn't want everything to be ready to harvest right when we're not in the country. I'd like to be able to pick it all once we get back, especially because it's our first year growing our own veg. But the potatoes are looking really good, the onions are looking great. I think we're on track for those to be ready in August once we're back here. We're just starting to get tiny little cucumber fruits appearing on the female flowers of the cucumber plants. So that's a good sign. It means that those will start sort of fattening up while we're away, and the first one should be ready to pick just once we get back. So that's good. I'm really looking forward to those. Oh, there's a can of Pepsi Max there, cherry flavour. There you go, got it. Well, that's 2017, so that's the oldest one so far. So we're now back to 8 years since it was cleaned. Keep going back.
Or just 8 years since all this has been built.
Yeah. Yeah, no, these are fairly modern buildings, aren't they? That's a good point. So it's probably never been cleaned then in that case, which is even more depressing. Okay. Giant milk bottle. There you go.
Hey, I was getting that!
Haha, sorry. I stole that one from you, Liz. I can't get to that Fanta can. I'll try and get it from the other side. Now that I've seen where it is, I couldn't see it when I was down here before. Where is it?
I had to push it up towards you.
Oh, thank you, yeah. Give me a hand. This is good. See, there's a fence on the other side of this, so Liz is pushing stuff towards me so I can actually get it. That's very handy. Piece of plastic. Man, this keeps on going back here. And Liz has already pulled loads of stuff out of here. There's quite a few little bits of plastic there. They're quite hard to reach, but I could reach them through that fence. It's a good thing about these pickers. They're narrow enough once you squeeze them together that you can actually get through the gap. I'll show you that now. Boom, just like magic, we're on the other side of the fence. Yeah, I couldn't see any of this stuff on the other side. That's nasty. This is what I was talking about before with the picker. I can just go straight through the hole like that, grab something, close it, pull it out. Genius. So then you can get things that you'd never be able to grab by hand. Like having really long fingers. Doesn't work every time. I was about to say, that looks like a microwave. And on close for inspection, it is indeed a microwave. Right, completely smashed up into little pieces. Good God. What, I mean, so many questions. Why, how? What are you thinking? Well, that one's not coming through the fence. I'll have to get around the other side and climb into the bush to get that one out. Here we go. All these little bits of plastic are coming out. Nice and easy. All the crisp packets. What have we got there? 2020. Yep. I'll say it was quite depressing to come around the other side here and realise there's so much more than I could see on the other side. But we're getting there. We're making really good progress here. And we will have it all out of here in no time at all. Seeing that Red Bull can before has reminded me for watching the Formula One today. Max Verstappen on the Red Bull team. Had a bit of a rough qualifier yesterday. He got screwed over with a yellow flag at the end of qualifying. That was in Austria on the Red Bull circuit. But it's our British boy Lando Norris who's qualified on pole. I think he'll be the favourite to win the Grand Prix today. So Liz is a big fan of Lando Norris.
Yeah.
But we're also...
And Alex Albon.
And Alex Albon. Alex Albon's my favourite.
And Carlos Sainz.
And we like Carlos Sainz too, yeah. So Albon and...
Spaniard.
Yeah, Albon and Sainz both race for Williams Racing. But Williams is doing better than normal this season, so they're kind of like the underdog team. But yeah, if you follow Formula One at all, tell us who your favourite driver is in the comments. Wow, we are looking a lot better, guys. This is great. There we go. Big packet of Muchos. Never seen those before. Oh, McCoy's Muchos 2019. Okay. All right, this is good. Yeah. Do you think we're done on this side?
So happy with that.
Yeah. Okay, so other side of the fence, we've been very thorough.
Gotten what we can.
Yeah, and we've got all these piles here. And I've certainly pushed a few things up that I can then get on the other side. And I've got to try and find this microwave. It's right underneath this lamppost. So we'll go back on the other side now and get that. Okay, let's start bagging it up. Yeah, we're looking way better there. Wow. Way, way, way better. Okay. That's very satisfying. I have to say this car park in here, much better in general. I mean, obviously the stuff we were pulling out was all from the other side of the fence, from the other car park. Whereas this car park in here itself, really good. Not much in the bushes either. Much, much better. Liz has cleared up all of this. Let's get all of this in the bag. Tiny little cigarette butts. Annoying. They all contain a small amount of plastic as well, so you've got to get them. Hello.
Good job there.
Thank you. There was certainly a lot of rubbish here. It was nice to get a nice comment from a passerby. big coil here, and the vape. Gotta keep those separate. Do it a bit of a sweep really, but as I say, I didn't bring a broom with me. Oh. Go. Got some of it. Just trying to make sure I get all these little bits of plastic. Clearly quite a few smokers back here. Look on the other side here. Oh, there's a bit more. A little offcut from someone's car mat, maybe, I think. More cigarettes. Another wristband. I reckon it must be this place here that does events. Right, I'm going to try and get this microwave. It's right in there. Right, get this dead tree out. We have an opening. Right, there's the side. Let's see if I can grab the door. Right up against the fence. There you go, there's the microwave door. A few bits of litter in there. Just grab those.
Every piece of litter.
Yep, that's right, every little piece. We've been incredibly thorough here today. This was a very satisfying litter pick actually. All along here, both sides of these bushes, all along the edge of the car park there, over to those trees on the other side, all the way through these bushes, on the other side as well, all along that fence, picking all the little bits out. Got the microwave, got all the bulky things, the big blocks of polystyrene, the big containers from the bushes over here. We've done both sides of these bushes, and yeah, just instant transformation. Okay. Crazy.
Well done.
Thank you. Right guys, we're going to leave it there. We will report it to the council for collection, but we might as well leave it there in their car park so they know about it and they're aware of how much rubbish there was. But yeah, quick, satisfying. Don't think we were there much longer than an hour, to be honest. So very effective. And yeah, just an instant transformation of all of this area. Amazing. Thank you very much for watching this one, guys. And we'll catch you on another video very soon.